Welcome back to the VO booth,
Tyrone.
Justin. I'm just following your lead.
So, yeah, so now Justin's playing.
I'm taking the yoke. Thankfully, there's a lot of cutscenes in this next part.
Well, the reason we're having Justin play is this is the part where Raiden gets all his spiffy upgrades, and so I was worried about Justin playing without, Cyborg Raiden 2.0.
2.1 at least.
No, he I
mean, if he was a cyborg in the last game, I mean,
the point one comes with more upgrades and more points.
So good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your Optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
You got a new eye.
That's how to watch LPs in the future. It's direct optic feed to the eye.
No one will ever know. You'd be watching LP while doing work.
You know what? I'll be watching LPs while playing video games.
I've tried that before. If I'm grinding, like if I'm grinding in like an RPG or something like that, it totally works. But if I'm actually trying to like play a game, it doesn't really work. And this guy.
Doctor.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, and their left hands.
No terrorists deserve left hands.
Excuse me.
See, I've always kind of... Yeah, it looks
How
weird.
creepy would it be to walk into a place and have some guy with a bunch of hands, left hands, specifically just left hands? And like, I'm not talking like severed hands, just if it was just a model left hand, but he had a ton of them, still creepy. Hands are creepy.
It would also be one of those things where you wouldn't realize they were all left hands until you really looked at them for like a minute.
Especially if you had them lined up like that, like bowling balls.
You gotta keep them, because if you just had them all in a pile, you'd be a filthy animal. If you have them like all in a row like that, you're a scientist.
How do you know you're a scientist? Does he have things in jars on his desk? Yeah, he's a scientist.
It's all about organization, like.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists.
I also, it took me several playthroughs to realize what was going on here. Like, because this is the place that one. So the prime minister, he was prime minister of this place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to realize that we were going back. I thought that country was just kind of effed. And we just did it.
We just abandoned it.
It was just like, well,
Screw it.
always looking forward, never back.
2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier.
So no matter how many times I really watch this cutscene, I still don't really understand what this country's relevance is.
Oh.
Not that I think it's not relevant. It's I don't know. It's just I don't know. I can't even remember what the whole the other thing that confuses me is the whole like how they figure out who's identified with like who. It becomes like a plot. It becomes a plot point like towards the very end, like how.
Right, the identification friend or foe kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
like a minor plot point, but it was just sort of something where I just kind of shrugged and I was like, well, okay.
I just accept it. This game definitely has like a super cinematic quality to it. I love how he gets shot like a bullet. Perfect circle waves.
Yeah. How long do you think that trip took? 10 minutes or so?
Yeah.
It's so that's why LPs are only 10 minutes long. It's- I also never understood why his extra eye was in the form of a bandage over his.
I don't know.
Aside from aesthetics.
Symbolism, I guess.
Okay.
Well, because, like Snake always has like an eye patch or a bandana or something like that.
Oh, right. Again, other Metal Gear games. Haven't played them. See, that's. That was why I was so excited to play a Sonic game as an LP, because I was like, I've got all this Sonic knowledge, like, time to dig deep. And now it's kind of like, oh, yeah, symbolism with, Metal Gears 1 through 4, which are the only Metal Gears, obviously, because they're the ones with numbers.
Technically, they all didn't have numbers either, so.
Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
So heavy attack.
Heavy is whatever your top button is. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tell you buttons because I don't. I'm gonna end up saying like triangle, square, circle, X. That yeah, have you played? You've played the game Costume Quest, right? Or have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, good game, but if you're playing with a PlayStation controller, still has the Xbox inputs
really?
on screen because it's a game. It's kind of like it's one of those games where it's like you fight RPG style battles, but you have to like block by hitting like a button or something. Like it's kind of like Paper Mario
Gotcha.
kind of thing. So yeah, game was harder than it should have been for me. Cause you like press Y, and it's like
That's really funny that they kept him. Must have just like run out of budget or something.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Plus, you know, a little extra flourish here and there of, you know, swinging wildly in the air. It never hurts, right?
All right.
Muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
I always thought that was impressive.
Enterprise
Jackhammer in every limb.
could resist, and cyborgs are still human. Real thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical.
And if I was Raiden, I'd be so like, I wouldn't be able to like talk to like have like a screen in front of me without constantly being paranoid if someone else was gonna like try to kill me.
Did you notice the question mark coffee cup?
Cyborgs are just
Oh, see, I get that Metal Gear reference because it was in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, it's true.
See, I get references that are from Disney movies.
That was a good movie. I enjoyed that movie.
Vending machines.
The line to see it was ridiculous. I don't know if I saw it like the second day after it came out or something, but it was nuts. And they had the actual Wreck-It Ralph game at the theater, which was cool. Except like I was one, you know, adult male standing in a line of like 24 6-year-olds.
I had a similar experience.
Felt a little awkward
'Cause
waiting in line with 6-year-olds.
I went to Disneyland with my family December afterwards, and so they had like a Wreck-It Ralph sort of area, and there was a Wreck-It Ralph arcade game, and I was like, cool. But there were like little kids there. I was like, well, I can kind of hover around these little kids for 10 minutes, or I could not. It's like one of those.
It's just awkward standing there with a bunch of kids.
It's-
Like you feel like a little bit of a pedo, I gotta say.
It's one of those experiences growing up where like,
C.
oh,
That stands for casual fighting style.
that's good. Did you foresee that you were gonna get a C rank and just think of that one ahead of time?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I won't have to think of any clever C puns because I won't be getting a C rank in any of these battles, except for maybe we'll get to them. Or I'll just make you play all those battles.
I'm just gonna walk really slowly.
Dolzaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also
Satellite photography.
Mistral, a desperado captain.
So
I'd say Russian accents are some of my favorite to listen to.
Then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Going to go to this
Still,
box.
I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception
Hello, box.
awaiting you at the old city.
You are red.
Do not let your guard down.
So why exactly are they? So what exactly is up with the refinery? It's bad or it's good?
I honestly wasn't paying attention.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen this story so many times, and this first chapter I still don't really get, but all the other chapters I do, so, you know,
Try to flank them.
80% comprehension, pretty good. It's, in school that's considered a B-. Oh, do a stealth kill.
Forgot his stealth kill.
I actually didn't know you could stealth kill until, again, like 2 days into playing this game. It made the game a lot harder.
Can he see me?
No, he can't see you. You're... Justin, you're 5 feet above his head.
Can he see me?
Justin, you're like 5 feet above his head. You're practically invisible. Who cranes their neck 30 degrees upwards? No one. I actually heard that if you're hiding from someone, like, people honestly don't look up that often.
No, it's true. People tend to not look up, especially tall people. I know for a fact. I forgot something. Damn it.
What'd you forget? Were you gonna cut the chandelier?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, the chandelier when it falls down doesn't really make like as satisfying of a thud as you would expect.
It's true.
It's kind of a physics object. I don't know.
Take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR
Walk
data to
really
construct your AR
slow.
display. Some civilians
Gonna
are still in the
turn
city.
this
That
corner.
is not good.
See, he says having civilians city isn't really good. I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, you know, the place could have completely, you know, crumbled under itself if there's still people hanging out, you know.
How do I use grenades?
Gives a casual sense to the surroundings. You know, there's just soldiers everywhere, then, you know, you think we were at war or something, you know. See, look, that guy is just kind of hanging out, relaxing on the ground.
Relaxing,
Exactly
all cool.
42.6 meters from us. 42.5. Oh, wait. The air mode's not really picking him up, is it?
Who?
The civilian. You know, they
Oh.
sometimes they refer to him as hostages, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't really see you know, him being under duress. He's kind of hanging out, chilling on the ground.
That was probably not the best thing to do.
No, it's
Next time in the VO booth.
Justin keeps playing.
Oh.